Welcome back to the weekly rollout. This week we're carrying on with our theme of adductors, and we're going to spend a couple minutes mobilizing and then stretching our adductors. If you didn't watch the video above and you've already forgot what your adductors are, they're these big beautiful muscles on your inner thigh. They are worked out by bringing your legs closer together. For this, you need two things. You need a foam roller and then potentially something to put your knee on so you're not uncomfortable. First thing we're going to do is an adductor mob. You are going to mount your foam roller with your frog or your leg in a frog position like this. And we're going to start all the way up at the groin, and we are going to move down all the way to the knee. So we're going to set a clock for 1 minute, and we are going to work on it. Whenever we're doing this stuff, it's always better if we're getting movement, and static release is great, but getting a little movement in there and kind of desensitizing that movement pattern is awesome. So as we're rolling down here, we're going to flex and extend the knee. You can also add a little rotation, but as we start climbing down into the middle of the adductor and down towards the knee, you're probably going to find a lot of tender bits. That kind of does a lot of work, especially if you're a CrossFitter, more often than you know, and it will be sore. So we're going to hang out here, and you're going to do some contract, relax work. So you're going to flex all your muscles as hard as you can, and then relax and let it sink in, and then straighten your leg out again, and do it again. Contract, and then straighten it out. Remember, discomfort during this is good. Pain where you start sweating and feeling like you're gonna black out is probably too much and you need to back off unless you're sick like that. So that was a minute there. We'll switch and we're gonna hit our other adductor. A little tender myself in here, woo, from doing some squats. So this is gonna feel awesome when I am done. But again, find the tight bits. This side I'm getting a pop in my knee. That is from probably my gracilis, which is one of your 5 adductor muscles, being tight, and it attaches down around that knee joint. So I'm gonna kind of move, but if you find a spot down in here that's making you pop, that is most definitely related to a tight muscle that we wanna spend a little more time mobilizing on. If you feel pretty good, you can also just kind of rock on this side to side and just roll and get some blood flow in there. But as always, it is more effective if we mobilize with a little movement into the system. We got 10 more seconds here. Let's keep working it. Contract, relax, let it sink in a little deeper. Awesome. Done with that part. On to the fun part. So the next thing we're going to do is a half kneeling adductor mobilization. So you get your pad, kneel on it, put your leg out to the side, and all you're going to do is rock back into your heel till you feel a stretch in here, and then come back out. That's 1. We're going to do 9 more. There's 2, 3, and this is a great way to warm up for something because we're not hanging out on the end ranges of our tissue. We're not static stretching here. We're moving into this range and then popping right back out. And that means that it will prime you for something like squats, running, deadlifting, whatever you're doing, anything using your legs, but it won't make it so you're overly stretched. Now, 1 more rep. All right, we're gonna flip over and hit the other side. Again, we're just doing 10 reps. If you feel real stiff or tight in there, you can kind of pause for a quick second, but bounce right back out. And again, it's just so important for what we do, if you're doing something before a workout, to not hang out on those end ranges of motion. It will actually decrease your performance, and there's some research that says it could even raise the likeliness of injury. So, not rad to hang out. You're gonna find my weakness for counting. I think we have 3 left, but it could be 4, but we're only gonna do 3. Awesome. So that's it. We mobilized our adductors. It took us a whole 4 minutes, but if you feel super tight, stiff, sore in here, this is a great way to handle that. If you're about to do a workout that has a big amount of like leg work in it or a long run, this is a kind of a great way to prime yourself for it. So thanks for checking it out. Come back next week. We're going to talk a little bit about hip capsules.